Wisconsin weather for 19 years. Chief Meteorologist Cameron Moreland.
Today's high temperature made it feel like October 25th, but it is going to warm back up in a couple of days. Here's a look at your 7-day temperature trend. Highs tomorrow will once again only be in the lower to mid 50s, 60 on Saturday, upper 60s on Sunday, and then eventually we will climb back up into the lower half of the 70s as we move into next week. Well, today feels like late October, no doubt about it. Take a look at the current temperatures. It's already down to 48 degrees in Sturgeon Bay. It's 47 in Antigo. We're holding on to 52 degrees in Oshkosh. We had a record low high temperature today of 53 degrees. That was the coldest early September high temperature in 74 years. The last time it was this cold this early was back in 1940, when on September 10th, the high temperature was also 53 degrees. Right now in Appleton, it is 50 and cloudy. In Green Bay, 49 degrees with overcast conditions. And those clouds are going to play a major role in how cold we get tonight. I just took a look at the visible satellite imagery, and the clouds are really starting to break up now across the Northwoods and the UP, and that means the temperature is going to drop pretty quickly tonight. We've got a frost advisory for Langley County. This is an area where a widespread frost is expected. With that clearing trend developing here, we could see additional counties added to that frost advisory. Basically, it looks like there is a threat for some patchy frost across much of the viewing area, especially north and west of Green Bay, depending on where and when those clouds break up. We've got a lot of clouds out there right now across Wisconsin. We've got more clouds out across Minnesota and Iowa, and more clouds out across South Dakota and Nebraska. These clouds are our next weather maker. You can see a large area of light rain and, yes, some snow spreading out of South Dakota and Nebraska. Look at this. Rapid City today had nearly 2 inches of snow. It was the earliest snow on record. Up in the Black Hills, they had 6 to 8 inches of snow. Precision Cast does show some clearing across the area tonight. The clouds quickly fill back in tomorrow morning, and then as we move into the afternoon and evening, we're going to see precipitation break out across the area. For most of us, it's going to be light rain, but it's going to be cold enough that we could see a little bit of sleet and maybe some snow north and west of the Fox Valley. If that does happen, it will not be the first snow of the season. That was last night. We had several reports of flurries across the Northwoods. So your forecast for tonight calls for some clearing. Some patchy frost is possible. Overnight lows will be down into the 30s. Tomorrow, thickening clouds with rain developing. High temperatures will be in the lower 50s, but once that rain moves in, most spots will drop back down into the 40s. On Saturday, clouds mixing with some sunshine. Once again, a frost or a freeze is possible during the morning. We could see that Sunday morning as well. Then beautiful and warmer. Perfect weather for the Packers game. A chance for some showers on Monday. Then a beautiful stretch of weather as we head through the middle part of next week. A lot of sunshine. Seasonable conditions, highs mainly in the lower to mid-70s. The rest of your 10-day forecast calls for even warmer weather by next weekend, with highs getting up into the mid-70s. And we'll also have a chance for a few showers and thunderstorms. You ready for this, Bob?
The game, the cold, you tell me.
The cold.
The cold. I had my gloves on this morning walking the neighborhood. You know, we're in Wisconsin. It's part of the deal.
You're right.
Exactly. Get the skis and snowmobiles out.
Pretty soon.
Still ahead on NBC26. Add another.